What's it like to live with a chronic illness? My name's Nathan, some call me Souls, and I have a congenital heart disease, which is just sort of medical term of saying I was born with a heart defect, or many defects in my case. I just wanted to jump on here, just a quick one about what it's like for people with chronic illness. Now, this could be so many forms of chronic, like physical illness or even mental illness, and sort of what their day to day might look like, how they might go through that. So, I just wanted to quickly talk about there's sort of like this theory about people with chronic illness. It's called the spoon theory, and it's a bit of like a metaphor that uses spoons to represent the amount of energy that they have, like units of energy. Someone might have 4 spoons each day and have to ration out how much energy, how many spoons they spend. Now, obviously, it's not the same for everyone and it can vary a lot, a flawed theory in that way, but it's sort of like a good general way of like saying that someone with a chronic illness, a really big part of their day to day life, how they go about their life, is actually sort of planning out their day, whether that's a work day, whether that's days with friends, whether that's going to see their family or whatever it is, spending that amount of energy they have in constructive ways so that they can get through that day without running out of spoons. And as for me, I know that a lot of days, probably 90% of them, especially 90% of days where I'm not just at home, I'm running out of spoons. If I'm going to see my family, they live 2 hours away, so I've got to travel. I'm going to see them. I've potentially got to travel back or stay there and travel back the next day. That whole effort of the travel, seeing the family, or all that can be occasionally stressful, all those sorts of things. That spends all my spoons. Going to work Sundays, a little bit easier, might not spend quite all of the energy you have or spoons you have, but some days, spends all of them in the first half an hour just due to other people at work or just how you're feeling that day because you're not having a good day. So I have the sort of the chronic congenital heart disease, and I also suffer from migraines as a sort of part of that. So then I'm missing a lot of days due to that. And then, on those days I have no spoons to spend at all. And I often spend 18 plus hours in bed just trying to recover from it, spending it taking medication and timing when I can take the next medication. That's just like a little quick overview of what it can be like to live with a chronic illness. I just wanted to know, do you have one? Is this sort of something that relates to you? Do you know someone that has a chronic illness, and does this maybe help how you can plan out your day to help them with their sort of